The golden history of boxing has been written by the intrepid fists of fighters who, on many occasions, needed little more than a round to disarm their opponent and permanently halt them, with some even expelling their adversaries from the honorable fighting ring with nothing but their strength. I bring you the punches that shocked the world of boxing. Get comfortable, because this journey through the world of pugilistic brutality is about to begin. Witherspoon versus Eklund, October 19, 1989. This is one of those classic fights that teleports us back to '89. Witherspoon, who was once the heavyweight champion, faced off against the Juice Eklund. Despite standing at 6 feet 3 inches, Witherspoon proved to be much smarter than his opponent. It took just one round to land the perfect punch and send the giant Swede to sleep on the canvas. With a face resembling the aftermath of a cardiovascular accident, Eklund had been drained. Lennox Lewis versus Rahman I, April 22, 2001. Unified heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis was expected to have an easy encounter against Rahman for their first match, held in 2001. However, Rahman demonstrated his worth in the ring by giving Lewis a tough fight and unleashing sensational anger from him during the 5th episode that would change the perspective of him. Becoming the new unified champion, Rahman's right fist was his best ally to achieve this milestone. Leaving Lewis almost lifeless on the canvas, Rahman ensured his place in the golden history of boxing.
Ну, когда ты в неважной форме, злость плохой советчик. Рахман Льюиса. Вот так. Льюис еще чуть-чуть.
White versus Chisora 2, December 22, 2018. 2 years after their first encounter, White and Chisora decided to step into the honorable fighting ring to carry out the rematch. Apparently, the controversial split decision by the judges left neither party satisfied, although it smiled upon White. The rivalry between these Englishmen could not be contained beyond the sound of the opening bell. It was that harmonious melody they needed to start exchanging blows with bad intentions, leading to an almost deadly conclusion. After 10 tough rounds, White was behind Chisora on the cards of 2 of the 3 judges. Recognizing the importance of turning the tables, during the 11th round, he produced a sensational knockout that left no doubt as to who was the most lethal among both fighters.
6 minutes left of a magnetic rematch.
So that'll give him a bit of energy.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Nuts.
Abraham versus Gever, August 18, 2007. In August 2007, undefeated champion Abraham made his 5th defense for the middleweight title against Gever, his compatriot. The brave challenger had a good start, showing passion and focus against Abraham. But it was Abraham's superior skills, along with his great punching power, that would eventually prevail in the ring. What I mean by that? Just watch this great knockout against Gever.
В очередной раз отстаивая свой титул чемпиона мира в среднем весе. Артур Абрамян против Карена Гевара, претендента на титул чемпиона мира. Но я думаю, что сейчас Карену Гевару нужно что-то предпринимать. Но пропускает удары. Опа! Вот это уже нокдаун. И вернулся Карен Геварчан. Шел завершен, но победитель уже.
Jones versus Tarver 2, May 15, 2004. In this epic encounter, Jones Jr. defended his unified light heavyweight title against Antonio Tarver in an immediate rematch. Jones was well known for the speed of his fists and his strength as an athlete, which helped him become the great aggressor during the opening assault.
And there were boos in the house during the first fight from time to time.
Where he has an advantage.
Great right.
But he hasn't really been able to penetrate.
Confident, he tried to repeat his role for the 2nd episode. But he would fall far from success when Tarver caught him with a perfectly timed blow that no one saw coming. Not even Jones.
Get a sustained attack against him.
And down goes Jones on a hard look. Only Lou DeVal ever knocked him down. Jones may not get up, and he makes it up.
Maskiv versus Rahman I, November 6, 1999. And Rahman returns. Maskiv and Rahman had something in common. They had both already lost to David Tua. So for many, this fight felt like an attempt to bring out the best of the worst. Both contenders started strong, but it didn't take long for Rahman to take control of the fight and hurt Maskiv a couple of times.
And they both have to have good chance to have gone.
However, During the explosive 8th round, the fight took a dramatic turn when Maskiv landed a vicious punch that not only knocked out Rahman but sent him flying over the ropes directly to the ground.
Closing seconds of round 6. Oh, right next to me. Right next to me.
By a knockout, Oleg!
Maskiv versus Rahman 2, August 12, 2006. It took almost 7 years for Rahman to recover from that humiliating defeat. When he was finally ready in August 2006, he accepted his fate by getting involved in a rematch against Maskiv. The WBC heavyweight title was at stake, and Maskiv entered the ring to show why he remained the dominant force in their crossover. As if it were déjà vu, Rahman was hit during the 12th round until he was almost thrown out of the ring.
It might not be important to him. Oh, maybe interesting.
Bravely, he got up to continue the fight, but only continued to be beaten by his opponent until the referee felt some pity for him and decided to stop the massacre.
Rahman is wobbly, holding on for dear life. Warning Maskiv about holding. Rahman's trying to hold to finish.
His legs are gone, and that's it. It's over. It is over.
Ward versus Wolf, August 5, 2004. After accumulating a perfect record of 18 wins and 0 losses, Ward faced Wolf for the women's heavyweight title back in 2004. Both came out blazing in the first round, although the spark that would explode the contest did not instantly occur. Therefore, no one expected what happened next. Halfway through the episode, Wolf stood out for delivering one of the most brutal knockouts in the history of women's boxing. Denying her opponent the chance to receive the safety count, her victory was clear.
Really fight her.
Oh, big right hand! One punch! That is it! Wow!
Drayton versus Jackson, July 30th, 1988. Let's revive a classic from all time that happened in '88 when former world champion Buster Drayton and Julian Jackson squared off for the WBA super welterweight title. Both recreated a war from the first round. But it was Jackson who delighted boxing lovers of all time with his incredible power when he scored one of the most devastating knockouts during the 3rd round.
What punishment Drayton is taking, Tim. Big, and Drayton is still firing back. Oh, a big left hand. Oh, a tremendous left hand.
Gassiev versus Schimmel, May 17, 2016. After securing a perfect record of 22 wins and 0 losses, Russian Murat Gassiev faced Jordan Schimmel. Schimmel made sure to show what he was made of during a good start, slipping in some early combinations past Gassiev's guard. But suddenly, he was surprised with a blow that is better not even to try to explain. Just watch.
Schimmel's doing a great job, jabbing, moving out of the range.
With more than half of his body outside the ring, the fight was over.
There.
Tet versus Gagne, November 18, 2017. In November 2017, South African champion Tet defended his WBO bantamweight title for the first time against compatriot Sabanso Gagne. Astonishingly, Tet needed only 11 seconds to disarm his opponent and generate one of the fastest knockouts in boxing history.
He's an avoided man indeed. Oh, and that's for the first punch of the fight, and it's all over. He's knocked him unconscious with an immense shot with the first punch of the fight.
Morrison versus Terrell, October 17, 1989. In his 18th professional fight, a 20-year-old Tommy Morrison faced an already experienced 38-year-old boxer, Harry Terrell. Terrell came out of his corner fully capable of facing the undefeated young fighter who seemed like easy prey. However, once Morrison tasted his power, he lost all confidence in himself. After his first knockdown, Morrison made sure to stop his opponent definitively with a great blow that produced the victory by knockout. Almost expelling Terrell from the ring, the experienced boxer surely had an appointment to check his spine the next day.
And he lands a left and has the opponent protecting himself or trying to, against him the jab a little bit more. Trying to there's the left hook. And down goes 43 seconds to do it. Again, more play in a hurry at 227 pounds. Here. Oh, big right hand. But he stopped the fight. Another first round knockout.
Alexander versus Takalu, September 10, 2004. In 2004, British Wayne Alexander faced Iranian Merad Takalu for the WBU light middleweight title. In the second round, Takalu was on the verge of victory after landing a strong blow to Alexander's body, who refused to yield. When Takalu aimed for the head, the British challenger showed his strength and scored a knockout that is still talked about in Iran.
That is an open target. He's leaving himself over the look at that! A left hook at that fight.
If you've made it this far, I thank you. If you liked my compilation, remember that there is no better way to support my content than by leaving your like on the video. Which of these brutal knockouts is your favorite? I'll read you in the comments.